This next decade is been called the Decade of Action by the United Nations, by many NGOs. It's going to make or break how we're able to live on this planet for not just future generations, but our generations and our kids' generations. That's what drives me to get up every day and try to do the very best I can and help my team do the very best that they can to, be a part of the solution.
Roberta Barbieri lives her life with a sense of urgency to save the planet. What sounds like a lofty goal is really a lifelong commitment that she's turned into an everyday job.
I've always had kind of a relentless focus on environmental sustainability as my vocation and my avocation.
Roberta helps lead climate strategy and water stewardship at PepsiCo, where she works with teams to leverage the scale of the company to help operationalize sustainable practices around the world, at a time when climate change is nearing what many experts consider a tipping point.
This is it, folks. These are the years we have to throw everything we have at the crisis. If the world can keep temperature rise at no more than 1.5 degrees Celsius by 2100, we can avoid the most severe catastrophic impacts of climate change. So in order for PepsiCo to do its fair share, we needed to significantly get more aggressive on our target.
The company doubled its original climate goal and now plans to reduce its carbon emissions by more than 40% in the next decade and reach net zero emissions by 2040, 10 years earlier than the Paris Climate Agreement. One way it aims to achieve this is by sourcing 100% renewable electricity across its operations over the same time frame.
We're going to do a combination of emissions reductions, like renewable electricity, improving energy efficiency in our vending and cooling machines, moving away from fossil fuel-based packaging. At the same time, to get to kind of net zero emissions, we need to start removing carbon from the atmosphere. And the way that you remove carbon from the atmosphere is by doing things like regenerative agriculture. We're helping our farmers adopt regenerative agriculture practices in their fields through our sustainable farming program. What drives me is this urge to repair the damage that, human society has had on the planet. It's not a zero-sum game. We can have a good life without damaging the planet. While we may be at a tipping point environmentally, I think we're also at the tipping point in a good way for commitments like companies like PepsiCo and government action. I'm really proud of the team that we've built. It's a really strong community in PepsiCo of high caliber sustainability professionals. So feeling kind of positive, I have to say, even though the challenge for the next decade is quite daunting.